Fair. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to report you. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to How to Train Your Gavin. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a attempted bookshelf roast, but I just know I'm not going to be able to go through with it. I know I won't be able to roast anything. I don't actually have a mean bone in my body. Obviously that's not true, but I am a Cancer Moon and Cancer Rising, so if I say or do anything mean in this video, just know I will feel guilty about it and think about it all the time for the rest of time. So I'm like, is it worth the mental anguish? Yes. I feel like I'm going to end up praising these shelves more than actually tearing them down. So if you're after comedic, witty, mean bookshelf roasts, then do check out Daniel Green's. I'm actually inspired by Daniel Green to do this video. He recently roasted my bookshelves in his latest bookshelf roast, and that's what's inspired me to do my own. I did put out a form asking you guys to send in photos of your bookshelves. So I'm going to do my best to do you guys justice. I got a lot of responses, so I probably won't be able to get to all of them in this video. So please do like this video if you want to see a second part. And then I will be able to go through the rest of the bookshelves. I did ask as well if anybody was a content creator to also include their information, so I'll try and link everyone down below, but if the word count doesn't allow it, I will have everyone's YouTubes and Instagrams and everything on the screen when I look at these bookshelves. Before I get into it, be sure to subscribe for more. It would really help me out. And yeah, let's have a look at some bookshelves. I mean, I doubt I'm going to have any of the editing skills compared to anyone else. I'm scared. I don't want to be mean. I can't do it. Firstly, we have Alex, professional lurker. Let's see what you have for me. Huh. Interesting. Pizza party? Why you got pizza party on there? Why? In amongst all of this? And what's this? What is this? Is this your red books? And you're just like, ooh, Garfield. Okay. You know, I love a bookshelf with character and a bookshelf that has really nostalgic reads on it. I didn't realize there were Garfield books. Wow, okay. I don't think this belongs on a bookshelf, but you do you. Like, you've got space here, and I'm sure you could put these all spine on and we would be able to see them all and it would look 10 times better. If anything, I just love looking at other people's bookshelves, so even if these aren't incredible, I still feel like just seeing other people's books is just so great. And obviously this has a lot of character. Okay, here's the other. Whoa, I've got Nad. I was gonna say, this isn't part of your bookshelves, is it? Oh, we got Heartstopper. Okay, I love that. I love that so much. Diana Gabaldon. I would like to try that series at some point. Oh, look at all of these. Okay, I see. I also love it when you have really old books too that look like they've been read. Like, noticing here is you've got The Deal by L. Kennedy up here, and then you've got The Goal, The Score by the same author. I'm assuming they're in the same series. Like, why is this all over the place? Also this, like, I've only ever read the first and last Throne of Glass books, but even I know this is not the correct order. And you've got A Court of Thorns and Roses series. In fact, you even have the first one there. I don't think you do. All over the shop. Like, oh, Egypt. Oh, cool. Okay, but I'm going to Egypt next year. That's awesome. Oh wait, there's A Court of Thorns and Roses up there. Okay, why? Please explain yourself down below. I need to know why. Joe, out of the office again on Instagram. Perfect. Let's have a look at Joe's. Ooh. Okay, I really like the uniformity. Why are you watching? Why are you letting me criticize and critique your bookshelves when obviously I am not a professional? But I'm loving how uniform this looks. Oh my gosh. And more Egypt? More Egypt. This is a sign. And you have some old Agatha Christie books too. The Murder, The Vicarage. Don't know what the other one is. And if I try and zoom in using the keyboard, it'll just go tits up. I like these editions. I don't know what editions they are, but I like them. A lot of Book of the Month books. Nice. I like how you've got them all together. That's pretty awesome. Look at all of these old type books. You've got another Agatha Christie down there. Why aren't they together? Oh, maybe because of the colour. Yeah. So I can see you trying to go for a colour scheme too. So I guess that's why. Which one's that one? By the Pricking of My Thumbs. Nice. Cool. I haven't read that one yet. Nice. Okay, I really like this too. I mean, this is a bit more hodgepodge at the top there, going into the whites, and then kind of rainbow, and then, yeah. This must be where the rainbow starts. It is a little bit chaotic, I'll give you that. Maybe you could do with a face out somewhere, just, oh, then again it could ruin the rainbow aesthetic, but you have books flip-flopping all over the place here. See, I'm just like using this, like I'm not even really critiquing that much or giving an opinion. I'm just looking at what you have. And it looks like you have such a great selection. I would probably give up on the rainbow. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like rainbow shelves. I don't. I find them so unproductive. Aesthetically pleasing, yes, but very hard to find anything. So if I was in your room, I would have to ask for directions. Okay, we have Barb from Barb's Bookland. Yeah, I mean, this is terrifying. Chucky? Chucky? I mean, oh my god, you've got Chucky from Rugrats as well, though, to be fair. Lots of Chucky, actually. Lots of Chucky. It is a little bit scary, but I love it. I love the fact that you've got Ghostface up there. One of my favourite films ever, Scream. Say Yellowface, Heartstopper. It is a little bit messy and a little bit scary. It is definitely different. You've got your TBR card there. Love this so that you can, you know, sit and relax. I love that. I love this space. Say Jumanji. I also have that same board game. Did you get it from the works? Because I know I did. Maybe you could do with, you know, filling some other space, because you've got Stephen King books in front of these books here. And Sarah J. Maas randomly, I don't know why. I don't understand the way it's supposed to be laid out. But you could definitely prioritise filling up the space and maybe getting books away from being in front of other books, maybe. Like, that would be so cool. Trick or Treat, great film. This is like a mix of film and literature. But this thing here is a little bit scary. I'm gonna have nightmares of that tonight. Okay, we have just... Wow. Wow. Look at all of that One Piece. Look at the One Piece box sets. Oh, I love this so much. I love it. I love what you've done with this shelf in the back here. But look at this. You've got like the cat stairs and the cat bed as well. Oh my god, I love it so much. Lots of great manga there. I say like lots of Junji Ito. I say like lots of great manga. Like, I've read enough manga myself. I really haven't. Is that Vagabond? Goodnight Pun Pun? This is a test. Tokyo Revengers? See, I don't even know that much manga, but I'm just like, yes. Yes, I'm so good at this. But this is awesome. I love this space so much. I do say, like, maybe you should have cropped this out, but I say your bed, and it's really fucking messy. Sort that out. Even the books on the desk here, why? Why are they on there? I don't hate it. Well, I also say Berserk down there too. Oh my gosh, you've got so much, like, crammed in different places. And the thing is, though, it doesn't look messy. I love this. I would love to work here 24/7, especially with a cat right next to me. Hey! Okay, I'm not going to pretend... Oh, Sweat and Soap. I'm not going to pretend like I know... Oh, Monster. I'm not going to pretend that I know these manga. But there's more here too. Chainsaw Man, Spy Family. Loads of other things. Oh, Vinland Saga at the bottom there too. Oh my gosh, like, this is so cool. I'm using these bookshelf roast things as inspiration for myself. Just... Thank you so much. Sid. Okay, I love Sid. Sid from Sid Bookworm. Let's have a look. Oh, it's so beautiful. Not, unfortunately. Sid, you are such a beautiful person that I feel like this is a case in point where your library or your book setup doesn't exactly reflect the person. Yeah, this is a mess. Yeah, maybe you're a mess inside, but Sid, like, you're a beautiful, beautiful person. I say the new Brandon Sanderson Secret Project... Oh crap, I got someone knocked at the door! It's not even for me, it's for number 45 because they're not in, the selfish But this is where I'm just like trying to see what you have. Oh, I say One by One by Ruth Ware, Unhaul It. Faith in the Fallen series, I think it's called. I've read Malice and I really enjoyed that. Are you wanting to read any of these? Oh, is this just like... I know you need bookshelves and stuff, and honestly, if I could help fund your bookshelf journey, I would. What's in the boxes? Home Depot boxes. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I love what you've done with the space because you're kind of using these as makeshift bookshelves. I love the creativity. I really do. See, this made like trying to find positives. Rug is really nice too. The floor, oh my god, the floors are beautiful. Floors are absolutely gorgeous. This is a fucking mess, so we need to get rid of those. Honestly, so can you imagine the video of the before and after? Oh my god. See, I'm just thinking ahead. I'm keeping positive for you. Noemi, I think. Instagram Dog Eats Reads. Hang on, actually, I love these shelves. I do. I love these shelves. It's not the standard Billy bookcases thing that you have. This is like actually beautiful. Like, I love the way that it kind of like further out. I don't know words. I don't know how to phrase things. I say Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie. I love Oogie Boogie. I love the little candelabra thingamabobby. Ooh, okay. Oh, you say even this. Even though you would think it was just like the standard Billy bookshelf things, there's just so much character here because you've got so many different like layers to it. Like you have this bit here, and then you've got like that it's like you're utilizing all of the space. Like you don't have gaps above or below. I mean, maybe apart from here, you're using it all up. Whereas I'm terrible with having so much blank space on my shelves. But this is gorgeous, and look at the ducky. That's a great chair to sit in as well for the thing. I love like the little bits and bobs you've added. The typewriter. Look at this Junji Ito collection. Lovely. I'm trying to build up my own monster. I like this. I like this a lot. I love busts and things. No, it's so pretty. Oh my god. This is my dream. Oh my god, 2 doggies. Oh my god. So, right, I now can position the room. I can position the library room. Like, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous room. Like, look at the bloody portrait things, all the pictures on the wall, the curtains, the sofa thing. This is like the perfect place to try and solve a murder mystery. Like, I can imagine myself being Detective Gav trying to solve a Christie crime in this room. It just has that perfect aesthetic. Oh, this is beautiful. An absolutely beautiful room. I love the shelves. I love the room. I love everything about your room, honestly. Let's try Rintez. I don't mind Funko Pops and I don't mind action figures. So I don't mind all of this, honestly. I think it just adds to the space. A lot of manga that I haven't read/heard of. You've also got CDs and PC games. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of Claymore. I've heard of A Silent Voice, but I've never read any of this. Like, not a single thing of it. So I'm not, like, drawn to it. The thing I'm drawn most to of this bookshelf is all of these figures. Oh, Nami, Zoro, Robin. Okay, this is an obvious 10 out of 10. Oh, Mihawk. I don't understand why this is... You got your boxes, right? You got your boxes. And you don't want to throw them out just in case. Like, I'm the same way. I can be a bit of a hoarder with boxes that had figures in, or maybe they still have them in. Some of those still look sealed to me. That's fine, but like, why is it on that way? Like, why aren't they facing out? Why can't I see which figures they are? Unless, are they rude? Are they rude figures? Can you see things? I see the box for your switches on here. I mean, I don't love that. And also, it's a bit random to have One Piece figurines in front of, like, Stephen King. It is a choice. I'm not going to ask questions. Next, we have Kelcie. Hopefully I'm pronouncing people's names right. Oh, I say House of Leaves again. I say more figures. I say Lord of the Rings. That is Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Oh, that's a little bit, I like how you've just shoved Colin Hoover right at the bottom there. Anatomy, flashcards. Ooh, are you studying? Are you studying to potentially be a doctor or a surgeon? I am a surgeon! I don't think you have, like, a very varied selection of books. Not that you need to. Oh, I can see you've got some Funko Pops at the top there. What is this? This is the top and I was looking at the bottom. Fair. Oh god, freaking it. Jump scare. Scary as F. I see you're a big fan of Pennywise. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go on an adventure. And then you got freaking Pennywise with his tongue out right above that. That's terrifying. And then you've got like Twilight right under it. It's like very jarring to have Pennywise and then Edward Cullen right underneath them. But I say you've got some good taste and stuff. You've got Dracula and Rice. Picture Dorian Gray, love it. I'm just... love your shelves so much. They just scare me a little bit. Next I have Ornella. Ooh, very chaotic. Very chaotic. Oh my god, I think I have the same Eiffel Tower. Did you get that from a tourist shop in Paris? Because I think I have the same one somewhere. We have some beautiful editions of Jules Verne there, I believe. Is that Sailor Moon? I've just read it for the first time like 2 or 3 days ago. Freaking loved it. Witch Hat Atelier, Little Witch Academia. I say you're a big fan of like witchy things, which so am I. So am I. So I genuinely believe that we would get on so well. Ooh, some perfume. I don't know about perfume being like on the bookshelves. I don't know if you have like a designated space for all of that. I mean, they do look like pretty bottles, but I'm sure they will come in handy more maybe in the bathroom or something. I see you also like some middle grade there with some School of Good and Evil. Heartstopper. Always a win in my books. Yeah, it seems like these shelves are a little bit overwhelmed by having things in front of them and like having different things other than books. It doesn't... Okay, I was about to say it doesn't look bad and then we get to this. Oh, you got Frostheart! You got Frostheart, okay, I love it again. But this is like a really random mix. You know, you have a middle grade next to an adult fantasy, next to a YA dystopian section bit, and then I'm just like, What's going on here? Okay, this is a mess. I'm not gonna lie, this is a mess. But we can fix this. Are those bags? Are those bags for life just thrown casually behind this shelf? Okay, next I have Audiella. Ooh, oh, look at the white rabbit. Oh, that's so cute and curious and curious. So you have like a cup with bookmarks in it. I really like that because I do the same thing. That's quite pleasing, that. It is messy though. I do feel like this is quite messy. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Was that handmade? Did you make that yourself? I love that. Oh, that's so cute. That's also cute too. I say lots of like dragony stuff. And I feel like, yeah, this shelf does reflect that a little bit. Yeah. Hey, I'm seeing this York book on a few shelves now. I'm wondering, is this a sign? Is this a sign for me to pick it up? See, I should not be book shopping by looking at other people's bookshelves, but god damn, I want to. Next we have Rakka. Wow. Okay, firstly, that floor looks very clean. I like that floor. That's a nice carpet. Also, I'm looking for house stuff. Look at this Kiki's delivery service bit. That's so cute. I don't know what you're doing with these photos, but they need to be put on a wall or something. Demon Slayer box set with the book still in the box. It is a choice to just have one box set on a full shelf by itself. Hopefully you do get like maybe a Demon Slayer figurine to put on there or something just to fill that shelf up a little bit, because every other shelf looks like it has something else to offer, whereas that's just like boom, box set. I love the little manga section here. Okay, so I don't fully understand again the organization of this, but I really enjoy it. You've got a skull there. Not scary in the slightest. But I love the displays that you have. Look at Black Beauty at the top there too. I didn't even say that. Like, I love how it's themed. It's themed. You have all of the dogs there too for Snoopy. You have Snoopy there. And you have like horses for Black Beauty. You have Gigi for Kiki's Delivery. So beautiful. I love what you've done with this. Laura. Let's have a look at Laura's. Look at all of those plants. Look at those plants. Oh, look at that birthday card. Happy birthday. Alice Osman. I love the way you've set that out. I'm just a little bit worried about the plants, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's great to have real plants to look after, but I don't know if I could actually put them on my shelves, just because I'd be worried they'd die and they would go all over the shelves. I don't know how that would actually happen. But, you know, like, there's the potential of it getting dirty. But as long as you're looking after them and they do look healthy, not that I know. I mean, you've got 3 like right in front of books there, so you mustn't care too much about these books if you have plants just plotted directly in front. Love the cherry blossom one there. Okay, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm seeing some problems. You have all of these books in front of that. It's not like you have a lot of space, but if you took those plants off, and I know you may not want to, maybe just take a few off so you have more room there, and you can like add these to the top maybe. I don't know, you also have a TBR cart here, or just a cart filled with books too. So like we could do with some extension on this. I mean, you do have a good selection of books. You do. I really want to read Playing Bad Heroines at some point. You'll have to let me know if you've read it and if you enjoyed it. But see, I do love this, so I wouldn't want you to. Unless you keep that where it is and you just like put the books next to it. Have Alice Oseman as a centerpiece. And you've also got a random pink camera there too. Okay. Promoting the Barbie movie already. Next we have Chris. I like the word. I do, it's different. I like the word, it stands out quite a lot. And look at this selection of books. Wow, you do actually have so many. Again, maybe could do with a little bit of cleaning up around here. I love this. Love the fan. Scythe. Orange. Okay, so I think you're mixing your manga with your regular books. It looks like this is like a kind of pride display almost. The flag up there, I can see Black Flamingo. Great book. I see a print of potentially gay books. I love it though. I love it. I feel like all of these are pride because I can see Heartstopper at the bottom, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Starless Sea, which I did not like, by the way. I did not like Starless Sea. But I love what you've done here. You've actually got like, I feel like this is a whole pride section. This is incredible. I love that. I mean, I hated What If It's Us, but you know, to each their own. Yeah, it looks like this is pride. Boyfriend material. Yeah, this is pride. I love that. I see Agatha Christie. I see, oh my god, this is so cute. I mean, it's so different to your first 2 photos though. So this must be in a different room maybe. I love this. Look, you've got those editions that I love. Puffin cloth-bound editions. I'm collecting those too. Yeah, it doesn't go with the rest of it, but I think this is absolutely stunning. I suck at roasting, okay? Carl, let's have a look at your shelf. Oh my god. Well, one, I love that everything looks full. I love fullness. I like how you got your Funko Pops a little bit separate. Yeah, there's any on the shelf? No. Yeah, there's no space for it on the shelves. So I love that you're using this space to actually put your books on it rather than filling it up with little knickknacks like that. So you do have that in a separate place and I respect that. I'm sure I had something like this when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure. Look at those Goosebumps books. Okay, those are UK Goosebumps books, so I believe you're in the UK. Wizard of Oz collection, some Pokemon plush at the top. This is very pleasing. I would lose myself for hours in this Frostheart, but where is 2 and 3? I'm seeing people with Frostheart 1 on their shelves, but I'm not seeing 2 and 3. Come on. Wow, 8 in hardback, wow. But I'm loving these Goosebumps books. You have a little mix here. That is stun. Oh, you got some Shivers books as well, I think they're called. Thank you so much, Cal. That looked so cool. Okay, next we have Zoey from Zoey de Leon. And I say more Goosebumps. I say more Goosebumps. You have a great mix of original Give Yourself, Goosebumps, Horrorland, Most Wanted, Slappy World. It's like you've got a little bit of everything. I say some Fear Street books too. Slappy Beware. Lovely. You've done some lovely stuff here. Are you going to try and collect all the Goosebumps books, maybe? I see One Day at Horrorland of that Haunted Mask, the best one. I will say, I mean, it is, like, dark in this. Is this in a cupboard? Is this in some kind of closet? Are you trying to hide it? Because I don't blame you. Goosebumps, it was great as a kid, but maybe not so much these days. It is a little bit messy, and I do have a feeling or a sneaking suspicion that this is hidden away in a closet somewhere. Or like some kind of locker, because you're not letting any sunlight hit this. Probably good, because if any more sunlight got to this, these books would probably die. I don't know what this photo was doing, because I still can't really see anything, but I appreciate the effort. Are you ashamed of your books? Are you ashamed of them? Are you trying to keep them in the closet? Next I have Carlene, and the one with the cat portrait is mine, the other is my sister's. I will absolutely show both of them. Let's have a look. The one with the cat portrait. Where's the cat portrait? So this one must be your sister's. I mean, are these library books? Are you planning on returning these? Or have you bought them from the library where they're on sale? Or are you making your collection look like a library by adding these yourself? Which honestly is a good idea. I like that idea. I do. But there's just not really a whole lot to look at. Like, these are very odd shelves. The one with the cat portrait is yours. Okay, so this one must be yours. Okay, this one's offering me a little bit more. The cat portrait is amazing, for one. Okay, I'm looking at your selection of books. I feel like I've read quite a few of these. I don't think I would be able to take too much from this collection if I was to visit, which, you know, I'm not inviting myself or anything, but, you know, if you put the kettle on, I'll be there. Ace of Spades, I love that book. Gossip Stephen King, Girl on the Train. Unless you get your books on an e-reader, maybe. Like, you don't have that much of a collection, is what I'm saying. Like, you can obviously read books on e-reader, get from the library, as your sister might do. But, yeah, it's not offering much. And this whole, like, side bookshelf thing is definitely different. But, you know, I'm just scared of them falling down. Like, this recursion book, that's gonna fall. And it has other books to land on to also potentially damage. So the safety on this is not great. The safety is not, this would not be passing any safety guidelines. So I'm going to have to ask you to put some safety precautions in place. Otherwise, I'm going to have to report you. Next, we have Lexi. Ooh, fairy lights. Yay. Okay, this is actually the first time I've seen fairy lights on bookshelves. Just like, are they not that common anymore? I love fairy lights on bookshelves. I see you've got the new Lunar Chronicles set from Fairy Loot, absolutely stunning. You're also keeping the old set next to it too. That's quite nice. I like the fake plants on the top. I kind of like what you did here because the covers go into one. So while I'm not the biggest fan of like two face outs in a row, I learned that from when I worked at a bookshop. But because the covers connect, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love the hourglass there. Do you have like, instead of sand, do you have heads? Have you decapitated some like Funko Pops and put their heads in an hourglass? That's a little fucked up. That's a little fucked up, not gonna lie. It feels very catered towards YA and some of the classic YA that you would typically find, like a lot of BookTube favorites on here. So seems to me like you might get a lot of your recommendations from BookTube maybe. And this one just continues. Oh my gosh, I love what you've done with this one too. I love how you've got these sprayed and stenciled edges facing out. Like, this is beautiful. I love this. I prefer it all together than just like randomly in a library because I try to do that with my book. I try to do that with my bookshelves, but unfortunately it just doesn't look that good. But when they're all together like this, gorgeous, stunning. The rest of the selection is a little unspectacular in my opinion because I don't think it offers a lot of variety outside of like classic YA or hyped YA, I guess. Oh, look at these prints on the top too, Lexi. They're beautiful. Prints, paintings. Did you paint these yourself? Not a big fan of Cassandra Clare, not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie, when I say these spines, I just get transported back like 10, 12 years. And I just think it dates the shelves quite a lot when you see the Cassandra Clare spines. Like, same with the Selection series. Like, there are certain YA books that when you see them on a shelf, you think, damn, I'm getting old. And I see a cat! You get automatic full points, even though I haven't been given any points at all in this video because I'd feel guilty. I'd feel so guilty if I gave someone no points. But this is like full marks. Darcie. Let's have a look at Darcie's shelves. Oh, wow, you have a lot of House of Sky and Breath and a lot of House of Earth and Blood. When I first looked at this, my eyes immediately went there. I don't know if I love it, but I appreciate it so much. I love how you've got the new Fairy Loot editions of them too, because they are stunning editions. You have the tour editions, which I also own myself, so they're pretty pretty. I'm saying a lot of YA. I don't think I'm really considered a YA book person, so it's interesting that a lot of my viewers who have sent in their photos have a lot of YA, but there are some adults sprinkled in. Oh, I see a lot of Tyler Bound, Hannah Koken, Tokyo Ghoul. I would love to see maybe moving Tyler Bound Hannah Koken so it's not in front of some books. You have space, yeah. What are you planning on putting there? Are you going to plan on filling it with more like adult fantasy and horror maybe? Lots of Funko Pops on the top. Say, oh my god, not freaking Pennywise again. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, why? It's scary. Oh, okay, it's fine though, it's fine. I say Fourth Wing, that's a new hyped book. I'm looking forward to reading that. See, the person before who sent me L. Kennedy's books all in a random order. Hopefully this is the right order to read them. Use this as inspiration to sort out your L. Kennedy books. Some middle grade on the bottom there, I like to see that. Some Fortuna Sworn books. I love that too. Oh, Pride and Prejudice, that's a pretty edition. Why you got like Jane Austen like directly below Pennywise? It's just such a random thing. Maybe move the Stephen King It stuff in this little box here, and then at least you've got that all in one place and away from Jane Austen, because I need to protect that girl. Okay, we have Cathy here who's saying please be nice. I don't know how to be mean apparently to these bookshelves. Look at all of that One Piece on display. On display. Okay, what's this One Piece? That is definitely One Piece, but what edition is that? What language is that? Oh my god, I love how you got Volume 1 and Volume 61 both facing out because they mirror the cover. Well, Volume 61 mirrors the cover of Volume 1. Look at all this manga. Oh my gosh, I see Full Metal Alchemist, some Junji Ito. Is that Attack on Titan? Oh my gosh, I love. You said please be nice. I don't know how to be mean to this. This is beautiful. George R.R. Martin. They must be international editions of Song of Ice and Fire. I didn't realize there were so many. I thought there were only like 5. Maybe 7 split in the UK, but how is there that many? I mean, I can't even speak much really because I have black shelves over here and white shelves over here, but when they're like right next to each other, I don't know. Maybe if that was black, that was white, that was black. I don't know. No, I don't know if I would love that either, but it really is quite pretty. Even got the to be continued sign thing there. That's hilarious. I love that. Now I feel like I need to get this so that I can put it at the end of my One Piece volumes. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Cathy, if I steal this idea, please remind me to credit you. We have Kirsten from Reed and Nymph. Have a look. Oh my gosh. I mean, even though it is quite chaotic, it's like a organized chaos in a way. Because there is things everywhere. I don't know where my eyes are supposed to look. But we do have the hanging plant there. And we have different editions of things. You know, we have like Oxford World Classics next to Penguin Classics. And it's just like a hodgepodge. A hodgepodge of things. And I am low-key loving it. I do. Like, such a great mix of books too. You have like a lot of adult books, like horror, you've got sci-fi, you've got mythology, you've got YA fantasy. Although I don't know if I would call ACOTAR series YA anymore. But, well, there's the Throne of Glass series. So there we go. Oh, and I love this painting too. I love the green of the bookshelves too. Although it looks like you still need to finish painting it there. Did you run out of paint? Or did you think we wouldn't see? And then the other shelf, not as visually appealing as the previous shelf. I love Sailor Moon. You got Sailor Moon there. Bit of a manga shelf there. Plus randomly some middle grade. Honestly, got a great selection of books. Like, there's so much here that I haven't read yet and want to. I love everyone's shelves. Thank you so much, Kirsten. Oh my god, Liv Laddie the first. I can just imagine like Liv Laddie the second and third up on a portrait gallery somewhere. Oh my god, just stop, because that's too stunning. And I love these covers too, like those jackets. Those jackets of like the Percy Jackson books. Oh my god, stunning. It's like breathing in fresh air when I see this. I can really get a taste of that photosynthesis. I see Charlene Harris down there as well. Well, if I sat in that chair, I would probably defile it. Like, it looks too clean for me. But that floor, oh my god, it's beautiful. Like, honestly, I'm always impressed by Liv's collection so much. I mean, I would probably unhaul this. Unhaul it. Could it do with more knick-knackage? No, because you wouldn't have the space. You wouldn't have, because there's no really like space in front of the books there. But you have such a fantastic collection that even now looking at it, like say the City of Brass books here, they would go for hundreds of dollars online right now. Like, I can imagine if you sold all of this, you'd be rich. You'd be rich. You'd be up there with Elon Musk. We have Holly next. What's on the top here? Oh, Goosebumps. You got loads of Goosebumps books too. You got the wood shelves. But I feel like maybe if you filled up this bookshelf more, maybe I would enjoy it more. Not that my opinion means anything, quite honestly. I love the classics there that you got here. I feel like you've run out of space on here, so you're piling them up in front of those books, which I don't know what to do, actually. Maybe move the Book of the Month books down here, and whatever this is supposed to be, this section, it's so weird. Like, you've got, like, fantasy. I wouldn't even know how to describe Finley Donovan as killing it. Yeah, maybe move the Book of the Month stuff in this over there, and you'd have more room for classics on this side. Not that I can give advice or anything. You see my shelves, they're just as chaotic. Honestly, I love seeing the Goosebumps representation. This is a very thin shelf. A very, very thin shelf. Wow, okay. Okay, great selection though. Look at all these Lord of the Rings books. Wow. I have these editions myself. I think these are my favourite editions. I love these editions too. I love how you're just like collecting anything and everything that comes out for Lord of the Rings. Love that. And you've got even more there. Wait, hang on. All of this is Lord of the Rings? All of it? Whoa. And you've got more behind? Wow. So do you include all of this as already read? Because I imagine you've already read it, otherwise it wouldn't have this many. So are you including all of this as read, or do you read every single edition you buy? Because that's a lot. That is a lot. Like, which editions have you not read? Like, I'm saying the movie covers here. I'm saying that I'm surely you haven't read those ones, because movie covers I'm not a big fan of. But what? Why? I mean, I get the appeal because they are all absolutely stunning and beautiful. Well, especially these ones at the top. It does kind of drop off a bit by the end. Yeah, I appreciate how much of a fan of Lord of the Rings you are. I'm planning on rereading them next year, so I mean, not that I need to borrow any copies, but would you loan me some? I love that, Holly. Next we have Steph. Oh, I love the Captain's Quarters sign, but this is a mess. I don't even know what's happening here. I can't even see nothing. I can't see nothing, even when I've zoomed in or clicked the zoom thing. I can barely see anything. I see George R.R. Martin, I see Stephen King. Yeah, I don't know what you want from me. I love the Captain Quarters thing. That's pretty. Oh, the mushroom thing's nice. I'm really like trying to find things I love about this. I don't think I read anything here. It's not too appealing, but Steph, I love this for you. Oh, this is more my speed. I love the season's editions. Even though, again, it's still very messy. It could do with cleaning up. And why we have an Animal Crossing New Horizons. Is that Tom Nook? Tom Nook next to a skull? It's odd. It feels like you haven't put too much care into it. You've just went, boop. Over there you go. I see you've got some great editions of books too. I see Hitchhiker's Guide, Dracula, Sherlock Holmes, H.P. Lovecraft, Dune. You've got great books, but we need to sort these shelves out. We need to sort them out. Next we have Ash, which I love because my baby is called Ash. Whoa, that's very purple. I don't know if that's just the way that the photos come through, or if this is the lighting. Purple, pink, purple. Purple? Purple or pink? Love the range of books here. It's, again, very messy. Like, I mean, we've got some series here. I mean, Chronicles of Narnia. But then we also have one of The Lost Hero, The Dark Prophecy, and then Nothing Else Required in there. So I'm just like, okay, you have like some random books from a series placed in there. We do have the classic YA, Leigh Bardugo stuff. My eyes aren't being drawn to a whole lot. We have some empty Hello Kitty bottles on this shelf, and some burgers in an empty tomato ketchup bottle too. Why burgers in front of Cryer's wall? Why empty Hello Kitty bottles in front of Gideon the Ninth? I haven't read Gideon the Ninth. Is there Hello Kitty stuff in there? Oh wait, hang on, you've got more Rick Riordan down here. Maybe you're keeping the hardbacks together and the paperbacks. Well, no, because you've got hardbacks there. I don't understand. I'm trying. Thank you so much for showing me your shelves, though. Thank you for feeling brave enough to show me. And then just a random shelf. I will say I'm not a big fan of Adam Silvera. I apologise. Is that something you've crocheted? because that is stunning. Oh, what if it's us as well? But I'm loving seeing the LGBTQ plus books, though. I love it. Kite562. Ooh, oh. What is that? Is that a random Nintendo cartridge? And is that on top of a receipt? Are you planning on taking it back? Why is that on there? Some old Stephen King editions too. I love seeing the old versions compared to the new versions. I really, really do. Some Junji Ito. Okay, we've got some random... Oh, $50. Is that $50? Look. So I'm actually kind of a little bit broke right now. This photo doesn't really want to work for me. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, I like that. I like all of these too. What series is this from? And what the hell is this from? Please let me know. Because I'm trying to say what this says, because I believe it may be for this series, but I can't quite make out what it is. Loving all the Empire the Vampire editions, because I love those edges. Love that too. We have Rick Riordan on top of Empire the Vampire, so like, yeah, I don't understand, but I don't have to, do I? It's not my shelf, so where to go? Having the triangle thing there, it doesn't give you a whole lot of room, does it? It doesn't give you so many options. We have B, and we have a Volview. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would honestly love it if I walked into this room. I wouldn't understand a word you're saying because I'd be too busy looking at this. I'd be so antisocial if I was in this room. Loving all of this One Piece. Oh my god. Pokemon on the bottom, Berserk, more One Piece. Oh my god. I think I'm in love. I do, I think I'm in love. Got a lot of figures on the top there. I feel like you'll probably end up moving them when you get more books, maybe? Yeah, look at all this George R. R. Martin stuff there. Oh my gosh. See, I'm feeling a bit antisocial now because I don't even want to look at the camera anymore. Crocodile and Nico Robin! I love that. I'll not show the last one just in case there's spoilers for anybody who hasn't yet read or seen One Piece. But I freaking love it. Okay, right, this is going to be the last one. And then I will try and do a part 2 at some point because, again, there are so many bookshelves to look at. But the last one I'm going to do today is The Girl with No Space on the Shelves Left. So we're going to have a look. Let's see. Let's see. Wow. You were not kidding. You were not kidding. I love how you've got this bookshelf like right behind this sofa here. So you can't even really see what is exactly down here. Because I imagine there is another shelf on the bottom here. So you just cover that up. Those are books I don't want people to see. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, random vine on the top there. I feel like these are in a cupboard. You've got these in a cupboard. Okay, okay. You're keeping these hidden more so than that bottom shelf behind that sofa. Lots of fantasy here though. Oh, that's a beautiful cover, that. I don't know what it is. Is that Star Wars? Got some Wheel of Time there. Brandon Sanderson. Some different like literary works. You've got such a varied taste. I don't think I've seen much literary fiction on people's shelves so far, but you weren't kidding about not having space. Well, you've just thrown in a curveball right now. What? They're just all so different. Like, I would think that all 3 of these photos were from different people. But man, yeah, you've got no space whatsoever. You've got a random brown bookshelf in the middle of all of these black shelves too. What? Lots of Throne of Glass, lots of YA stuff. It's definitely a choice having a random brown one there. Maybe put on the end or something. I don't know. I like how you're utilising all of the space. So even the books on the very, very top, you've got that space taken too. And the cart. But again, oh, I say After by Anna Todd. I mean, you could make space by unhauling some books. Do you do unhauls? By any chance? It feels like you don't. It feels like you don't unhaul books at all. But if there's anything you can possibly unhaul, I feel like you would save yourself so much room rather than keeping every single book you've ever bought in your life, which is exactly what this looks like. I appreciate what you've done with the space. It's definitely a conversation starter for when I'm around for a cup of tea. Okay, I've been filming for 1 hour and 15 minutes and I feel like that's all I can do in this video for now, but I will try. I mean, I said another part. There's probably gonna have to be like 5 parts for me to get through all of these bookshelves. And I'm not the kind of person who can roast things. I just can't do it. I don't have it in me. So I guess this was more like a bookshelf praise and some critiques. But that doesn't really sound very good as a title. So I hope you enjoyed the clickbait. But honestly, thank you so much everyone who sent in their photos of the bookshelves. I really appreciate getting all of that and allowing me to see what you read and being in your home, essentially. Like, so incredible to see all of that, and hopefully you guys took a lot from it too. But that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave all your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the bookshelves, but please try not to be too harsh. I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons and my One Piece channel members for supporting my channel. If you'd like to join my Patreon or my One Piece channel membership, then all the links are down in the description box. But yeah, I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye!